Hello, connectors. This is the Weirdo Maxim.
I have salutations, this is SomethingFawful, and I have a fancy mic now.
You had to say it.
Yes, I did. I have a fancy new mic, so my audio quality should be up, hopefully. If it isn't, I'm going to be angry.
And you may be wondering why I'm
worry.
posting this in Sunday. We have a reason.
Yeah, well, mainly because I don't want my fancy new mic's first debut to not be on my own channel. Just kind of, like, I don't want Maxim stealing another of my debuts. I already debuted
Like I
on
saw
his
your
channel
first
before mine.
introduction.
What?
Like I saw in Worms Reloaded Part 1, you were first introduced in that video.
Yes, it was before part 1 of Yoshi.
And we didn't even think of True.
Yeah, I think Yoshi was recorded first is the sad part. Because I didn't post it the day I recorded it.
But I'll take the blame if you want.
It's alright. Anyway, aside from that, what we're actually doing here is just gonna talk about some random behind the scenes stuff. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but we've had more than our fair share of failed recordings in this dang thing.
Fair recordings and something that we cannot record because it was too late.
Yeah, well, first of all, like, you may know, I'm in Ontario, Canada, and he's in, somewhere, right?
Denmark.
Denmark. I was like, it's not Nepal yet.
Yeah, even he knows I'm moving to Nepal soon, so yeah.
Yeah, well, because we've been discussing how we're going to record that, and we should still be able to record. It's going to be the morning for me, night for him, and the middle of the day for Mad the Brad, but we should still be able to record.
Yes, but like I said, we had very, very fair recordings, but what I wanted to learn about is, what I want to say about it, is because you have to learn from your mistakes, even if it's like the best recording we had.
Then, the donkey. There was some, like, great moments we lost like that. Like, well, we kind of lost the Donkey Master one.
But luckily, I still had that file.
Yeah, we salvaged it, but, like, you couldn't hear Maxim in it, for example, in that one.
Yeah, and the one part I really disappointed, and Fawful is still disappointed on me, I'm still sorry about it, but he's still disappointed on me, is the Armageddon one.
Oh, yes, that was the match where I got 2 Armageddons in a row?
And then he survived by 1 HP.
Yes. Yeah, I got 2 Armageddons in a row in one match we lost. And wasn't that the match you ended up winning?
No, it was the match you ended up winning.
Okay, I know you won one of the matches that day, and, like, we've lost pretty much every single match that Maxim was won, except for, I think, one.
One. Which is kind of sad.
He has won, like, at least 4 times that we've lost.
Exactly, but in the recording, but like I say, it's not about winning, it's about fun for me.
Yeah, it's about having fun. Like, I mean, you saw that banana bomb last time. I'm sure.
God. And some of the videos were not posted because of 2 reasons. One, fair recording, and one, well, let's just say I raged.
Oh, yes.
Because I don't want to... The thing is, I want to be a good example for the YouTubers and everyone else, and I don't want everyone to see me, like, flipping the table and such.
Oh, yeah. No, I know, like, there's a few episodes that are posted that you might notice my audio is, like, terrible on. Like, I think I know there's a few, like the one where Maxim gets slow claps returned to him.
Yes.
Like, that one, the reason that my audio is so messed up in it, because I'm pretty sure it's mine mainly that's, like, super low, is because I did record my audio on Audacity, like I'm doing right now, but somehow I deleted the file. It's literally the only time that's ever happened to me. Like, every other time, I normally save, like, 3 different copies of the dang thing, but that time, for some reason, I didn't, and it disappeared. So that's why my audio's messed up with that, and I should stop playing with my phone so that doesn't show up in the recording.
But
I'm not used to having a mic that, like, because the other ones are obviously less sensitive because they're so close to your mouth. This one, since it can pick up, like, 4 people at once, easy, it has to be able to pick up quieter sounds.
But
so I can't do that. Well, I shouldn't be doing that in recording anyway. Anyway, that's nothing to do with what we're talking about at all.
That's why I wanted to talk with you, because Because
I do that?
And
That's good to know.
and also because you were in the first part of Worms Reloaded till the recent one.
Yeah, I've been in every part. It's like recently we've had Mad the Brad in pretty much every part, but he wasn't an original member of the series. That's the word.
Yes. The reason, okay, so let's start with the very beginning. How we started Worms Reloaded.
Why? I think it was because plot, specifically.
I think I remember because one time I said, I want to play Worms Reloaded. And Papa was...
Yeah, we were on the lucky layer, of course, at the time.
Yeah, and the Papa was like, I could play with you. And I was like, okay. So do you record?
I probably said something along the lines of, I suck completely, though, because I think when we first played, I had played that game all of, like, 4 times, the last time being several months previously.
But I have to admit, your skill has been improved since we LP'd
so has yours. I mean, it's getting less common that we blow ourselves up or jump off the cliff by accident. It's not never. It's not never, though normally when we jump off a cliff, it's when we're trying to do something at least remotely complicated, or it's because our jetpack ran out of fuel. Me. Yeah.
But
I do that sometimes.
We also wanted to bring one more person, but I'm not gonna name him or her because, well, I don't want to.
Yeah.
But the thing was, he or her was busy, and we decided to let's record we both. Yeah. And I agree. The first part is very, very laggy. I'm really sorry, but it's something happened.
Hey, it's the first part. We were both figuring out what the heck we were doing. I hadn't even released a single video at the time. And the sad part is, I think that video, because I don't know if you've noticed my early videos, they have the terrible mic quality. That's because my mic wasn't being picked up properly by Audacity and it was using the wrong mic. And I think that video didn't have that problem, so it has better mic quality than my early videos.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad.
Hey, at least it's not sadder than me getting win and get fair recordings.
Oh yeah, well, I still, wasn't, our very first match not even in one of the regular, map types? Like, the one that you always pick?
I'm leaving!
Maybe I picked the first map. Was that why it was so laggy? Because I was, hosting?
I can't remember. I have to check.
That might have been it, actually.
No, I think it's because I was recording it without fraps. The thing was, I recorded, I think, with XSplit. Yes, I recorded with XSplit.
That's different.
Yes.
Never heard someone record with XSplit.
Well, actually, many people do, and I thought I could do it, but...
You need power to do that.
Yeah, and I had the power, I just don't know what the hell happened after the export.
Something happened, regardless.
Regardless, I still wanted to upload it because it was for fun.
Oh yeah, they're just for fun. That's serious. That's really what they're for. I mean, granted, we like to we have I don't really have rivalry. I just try and go for whoever's in first. But we have our moments, and Maxim does wish he could win more on recording.
Sad face.
But it's all in good fun, and seriously, how many matches have Mad the Brad won where he hasn't gotten off a single shot for half the match?
That's a good question.
More than you think would happen. I mean, they're just for fun, really.
And I wanted to say one more thing. The reason why Worms Reloaded is in my channel is because I think it's much easier for me to upload it than anyone else. Unless Fawful and Brad Tomat wants to upload it.
Yeah, well, for one thing, it's on your channel because, you're the one who you're the one who records it, let's be honest here. And you're the one who has... I think Mad the Brad might have a paid editing software now, but I don't. I use VidPad, as I call it. It's actually called VideoPad. I use the free version. It's for any of you who are looking to get off of Windows Movie Maker but don't want to pay money, it's a good choice. You just have to remember to press the clear cache button once in a while, or it will use all your memory on your computer. If you seriously want to know what I'm talking about, just tell me and I'll give you more detail. But like Maxim has like an actual good editing software, and he actually has recording programs, and he has when I'm at home, my internet is the absolute worst. It's better here at school, of course. But yeah.
Yeah, and so that's the reason. I have the advanced editing program, and I'm the one who's recording it. So
yeah, and the fact is that it'd be silly to switch channels at this point.
Exactly.
Like, that's just where the Worms videos go. They go on Maxim's channel, and I mean, like, he links to both of our channels in the description. I mean, I have the playlist on my channel anyway, as well. So, although it's normally out of date, it isn't at the moment. I updated all my playlists today, so they're all up to date. And also another reason is even if I did have an advanced editing software, I mean, like, I'm already full of editing with my regular videos and Nintendo, because, like, obviously I edit those too, as you probably know, maybe. You might not have any idea of what I'm talking about, because obviously this is Maxim's channel, not mine.
I'll link the Pretendum in the description below.
Okay, well, shameless plug by accident. Go! Considering I was just trying to mention another like thing about why it makes more sense for you, because that's where I have extra editing to do, and then Brad the Mad's just got the least free time out of anyone ever, so...
Yes. And plus, let's face it, I was the one who introduced it to Fawful. I'm the one I had to do it.
Yeah, well, but I did have the game before, I just didn't play it much.
No, I mean like introduce it in my channel.
Yeah. Yeah, you started it in your channel, and yeah, it just makes sense to be on your channel. I mean, I'm trying to keep my, I'm not necessarily succeeding, but I'm going to try and keep my channel to mostly LPs, except for the Sunday videos, which currently aren't on Sunday due to a reduced upload schedule, meaning that it just doesn't happen to be Sunday. I'll probably get it back to Sunday at some point. But other than the Sunday videos, I try and just have actual LPs.
Yeah.
And
but
like
with that, I want to talk about what we're going to do in the future.
Well, in the future, more random crazy teams, maybe? Maybe we'll actually, like, eventually branch out and try some other modes that aren't crazy crates.
And hopefully the reason why we do crazy crates, by the way, is because it's the most entertaining of them all.
Yeah, well, it is one of the more entertaining ones. It's got more randomness to it, which, let's face it, that makes better videos.
Yes.
Because it's not going to be the best person winning every time. I mean, like, if you wanted to watch a competitive Worms match, you'd be watching 1v1 on, like, pre-built courses that were, like, designed so that the worm placements were fair. There'd be no magnets, there'd be no crates, there'd be none of that, and it'd probably be bazookas and grenades or something. And
that would be very dull.
You'd have your items pre-chosen, and there'd be no way to get extras. That'd be boring to watch, unless it was, like, two really good players going at it. Like, that's just it's just less interesting for a game like Worms, if you ask me. I mean, we're playing 3-player anyway. It's not competitive in the slightest.
Yes. And plus, I want to say that even if we are in a different time zone, which we are going to be very soon, I think I know the time when I'm leaving to Nepal, but I'm not saying it right now.
We're already in completely different time zones, considering I'm 6 hours off from you anyway.
Yes. But even so, we'll try to record it.
Yeah.
And one more thing. Just let me remember it.
Also, in the future, I expect us to also, like, branch out and do more, like, continue to do all the stage types instead of just the standard ones. Though we'll probably start once we've, like, done a bunch of the other stage types. We'll probably go back to having more of the standard ones, considering those tend to be the most, like, the ones that everyone knows and loves are like the standard, like.
Yes.
Just island ones. Maybe we'll get more with bridges, because bridges are always fun, but also expect us to have some pretty random stages, because those are always fun, like those two we got in the generator recently, like the What the Kangaroo randomizer one, for example.
Yes.
Like, if we see one of those
And
stages, we're gonna
I
use
hope
them.
we can
great.
have the 4th player as well.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, we've had a few people we've tried to get in, but, like, the timing just hasn't worked out. Time zones are evil.
Time zones are evil. Some people don't have time always, actually, and
Yeah.
it's just me, Fawful, and Brad the Man who has the time to do it just for fun.
Well, it's just for fun. 3 players is good. I mean, like, I just don't want, because, like, there's been times where it's like me and Brad, Maxim have been like, maybe we should record, but it's just like, it wouldn't be the same without Mad the Brad, and we don't really want to get someone in for like 2 weeks, and then it's like forever till we record again, because we want to have all 4 still.
Yes.
We
don't tried to record with Game, but however, that became a fair recording, and Game didn't have much time afterwards.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I think it was Game we tried to get the one time, but yeah, it's always fun to have more people.
But we have to decide who's gonna continuously doing and who we can trust.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Mad Brad, like, he's kind of like, I know he's not a member of the Conversing Persons, but he's like one of my, like, to me he's part of the co-op group just because of Worms.
He's my co-op Worms.
Yeah, he's in our Worms co-op. I mean, like, that's part of the reason I had him on Galaxy was because of Worms.
Yeah.
And I love his reaction to my avatar. I need to, like, send him more of my avatar, because apparently it's successfully stealing his soul slowly.
But yeah, in the future we're gonna do it, and hopefully we have a 4th player. And also, I just want to tell everyone who wants to do this, I'm telling you 2 things. 1, if you're gonna record Worms, just do it for fun, please. It will be worth it.
Don't do it for Don't do anything. Like, there's random super philosophical thing here. But there's really only 4 reasons to do things in this world that are good reasons. 1 is to improve the quality of your life. Like, 1 is to make you happier, 1 is to make you healthier, 1 is to make someone else happier, and the final 1 is to make someone else healthier. Those are really the only 4 good reasons to do something.
I couldn't agree more. And I wanted to tell something about it. Even if I, try to monetize any video, which I won't for quite a while, I'm pretty sure I won't monetize Worms Reloaded, because it's kind of like a co-op thing, and I don't want to do it.
I mean, like, if we get to that point, like, if that gets to that point, I'm sure when you, like, the way things are going, when you're there, when we get to that point, like, by then, well, if we do get to that point, it might be time to give, like, us 3 a collab channel.
Yes, a collab channel, or we won't monetize at all.
Yeah, well, honestly, if I had the ability to monetize right now, I wouldn't. But that's just me, because I have more money. Because I'm, like, the one person who doesn't know what to do with the money they have. Like, seriously. I'm like, I need to spend the Christmas money I got this year and the leftover Christmas money from last year that I still haven't spent. I know, I'll buy a really freaking expensive mic. I'm not even joking. That paid a lot into my decision.
But anyways,
I think money on like gifts.
I think we have enough for us to call it a behind the scene. What do you want anything else to be added?
24 minutes. Only other thing I can add is watch out for them banana bombs.
Well said. Well said.
Anyway,
yeah, this is the Weirdo Maxim.
And this
signing
is
out.
SomethingFawful. I have sign out.
We'll see you guys next time, and hopefully you learn something from us.
Yeah, hopefully you get something that you find interesting in here. Anyway, bye-bye.
Seriously, bye-bye.
You're better at it.